Motivational Drive-By, Coco here. How you doing today? 88. No. No. That's it. No. I know many people who don't know how to use, don't know what that word means. Don't even have that in their vocabulary. And that's nice, but these are the same people who are being taken advantage of every single day by people who know they're taking advantage of these people. That's the evil thing. If it was all for good, that's a whole different issue. But it's not. Oftentimes it has more to do with the fact that it's somebody taking advantage of somebody else. Yeah, I know. It's just the way it is. How can I, express it all the more? That's her car. That's my daughter's old car. Doesn't matter. A very good friend of mine is a event extravaganza planner, or an extravaganza planner. She does amazing programs, but everybody wants her to do stuff for free. And it's always a good cause. It's always a good group. It's always a good this. It's always a good that. And she gets sucked in and basically loses money. I don't think she's ever made any kind of money on this deal at all. It's always been, she's always lost money. It's maybe not a lot of money, but she's always lost money, which is really sad because she's extremely good at it. And someday I want to take care of things so that she can actually make money doing this. It's important to me. She is so good at this that somebody needs to help her out with this. I know other people who are taken advantage of all the time. People show up in middle of the night and want them to be entertained by them. You got to learn how to say no, especially when people are taking advantage of you. That's tough, but you know it. You know when they're taking advantage of you. You know when somebody is not there for the good. They need something for free. And this happens to lots of friends of mine. I have friends who are artists, who are graphic artists, who are web designers, who have different creative skills. And the problem is people think, well, it's a hobby. You'll do this for free for me. There was a guy who did financial planning who wanted me to do put a program together for him. And of course he expected it for free. And I thought, And I said, okay. And so I put together in return for what I was going to do for him. I said, okay, so since I'll do this program for you, but in return, I'm expecting you to do this, and this for me. And he said, excuse me? No. He says, no, that'll cost you X amount of dollars. And I said, well, you want me to do what I do for free, and you want me to pay for your services in return as opposed to doing a barter. And then the light went on. It's like, well, I expect you to do this for free because you will. Yeah. Sometimes people don't get it. Sometimes people are manipulative and want something for nothing. Beware of those people. Say no. No, I'm sorry. You can even say I'm sorry. Or I really don't have time. Or what I tell the extravaganza planner, I said, say okay and then lay out a cost, immediately talk about cost. I charge $60 an hour, and I get paid up front and I keep track of my time for you. And, there'll be a $1,000 retainer to start with. And we'll go from there. And then suddenly they lose interest. I don't think she's done that once, and that's too bad because she should do it all the time because that really does set the tone. When they realize that this isn't a freebie. And maybe you should do that too if people come and take advantage of you all the time. Just say, okay, no problem. I work for such and such $1 an hour, and I like to, I get paid in advance. Typically it's $1,000, and then when we get down to about 200 $200 left in the budget, then, you know, I submit again and you put in another $1,000, and I'm always paid in advance. And then you get set up, mileage, things like that. It really does adjust their thinking, because then they suddenly realize that you're not for free. No, remember that. No, always no. Unless you really, you can do some stuff, but not when they start taking advantage. That's the trick. You know it, they know it. Okay, as always, have a most amazing, spectacular, stupendous day. Coco, out.